Another area that all of us deal with, whether you are in IT or not, if you are in a decision-making ability or responsibility role of any kind, if you're a leader, whether you're a team of two or a team of 222, or anywhere in between, you have to make decisions, and almost always you have limited resources. You don't have enough funding, you don't have enough people, often you don't have enough information to make intelligent and well thought out decisions, but yet you still have to make those decisions. One of those things that we're often faced with on a daily basis is distinguishing between what is urgent and what is important. And they're not the same. You should always, especially as a leader and your teams as well, you should always proactively and strategically focus on what's important over what's urgent. Important is spending your time, resources, your attention, your energy, your focus on something that's going to make a positive impact for the business as a whole, or a division, or a department, or your CEO, your president, your COO, whomever, your investors, stakeholders. There's a tangible value coming out of it, and it's important. Urgent is often, not always, but often a result of poor planning, mismanagement, someone's misstep or two that is now becoming your responsibility and your problem to address. So, not saying we should ignore things that are urgent, but we need to be clear in setting expectations and standards with everyone we work with and understand that squeaky wheel does not always get the grease, number one. Number two, lack of planning on your end doesn't always constitute an emergency, an urgency on my end. Once you establish those standards, and sometimes it takes a while to do this, but once you establish those standards and communicate them across the organization, people will start to respect you and your approach more, and it will benefit them because they're going to start thinking differently as they approach their own responsibilities, whether they're strategic or operational or functional. So focus whenever possible. Everything needs to get done, but whenever possible, focus on things that are important, things that bring value, especially yourself as a leader, and bump down things that are urgent and priority, because it's often putting out fires, which they still have to be done. You don't want them to fester and become a bigger issue, but educate people and work on building this culture of focusing what's important, strategic vision, seeing ahead of yourself, seeing where you want to be, what's your ideal outcome, and then reverse engineering it backwards and then taking those steps, versus just being reactive, responsive, and irresponsive actually, and dealing with things that are the loudest at that moment.